So in the beginning, we were still just trying to sell this to students in the U.S. So essentially, that was using people we know, my former students, and talking to people in Facebook groups, things like that, online forums. And it was literally like Alexia going into a Facebook group and saying, hey, my boyfriend's, he's an English teacher. He's created a really cool English course. He is going to give you personalized feedback every day. There's like over 100 videos, so many audios. It's the best thing ever. I think the first time we were selling it was for $79.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I would start each course with, I would do a live class, a private live class with each student, and end the course with another live class. And each week, I would give personal feedback for $79. So for each student, I was doing like 20 hours of work for $79.
Which is not okay at all, because Foster's work and everything that we created in Sound School and everything, it's like, it's a diamond. So you can't sell for $79 at all.
No, I mean, obviously there is a lot of value and time and resources and effort that we put into the course, which I think is very valuable. But also, it just did not make any sense as a business. So I have a lot of difficulty kind of changing between teacher and online business owner. So I was thinking, $79, I hope students can pay for that. But at the same time, if you think about how many hours I'm working, I'm making like less than $1 an hour. So that was version 1 of Sound School. Then we decided, okay, we need to make some improvements. It's not necessary to do videos in English and in Portuguese because most of our students were a little bit more advanced, so they could at least understand basic English. So we said, okay, we're going to improve everything, work on all of the areas that we thought we could improve from the first version, do everything in English for the second version, and then we had Sound School 2.0, which I believe we were selling for $97. And it was the same thing, just a constant hustle of trying to get like 30 or 40 students to do it.
Yeah, and we couldn't accept Brazilian credit cards still in this first version as well, second version as well.
Yeah, first version or second version. So we were still only teaching Brazilians that were living in the U.S. or outside of Brazil with international credit.
And we thought that this would be our market, but we were so wrong about it.
Yeah, we were very wrong, which leads us to Sound School 3.0, which I believe we launched in Portugal when we were in Alentejo. So we were taking care of 10 dogs. We finally created...
And we didn't have an internet connection.
No, but we had a Brazilian bank account, so we could accept Brazilian reais. So that was awesome, and we continued to improve the course. And this was really the first time that I think we had like 70 or 80 students, but we also had 10 dogs to take care of, and we didn't really have internet connection. So we really learned a lot that, okay, we can only accept a certain amount of students at a time, and we need to be very organized about how can we always make sure we are giving personal attention to all of our students.
And you as a teacher and me as a customer service, like be there for any student that needs me to ask for something or whatever.
Yeah, that's when it really transformed into kind of more of a business that Alexia is supporting all of the students. You are like the program kind of coordinator, and I'm the teacher.
Yeah.
And when we could separate that, everything became a lot easier. So we knew after 3.0, okay, this works, but we need to be a lot smarter about it. Then last year, we released Sound School 4.0, which was the newest version of the course. We continued to add things, improve things, and we learned that we could accept more or less 30 students at a time. And that went really, really well for the most part. Right?
Yeah. And then we had the idea of separating things, the 4.0 and the VIP.
Yes. So we had a Sound School 4.0 and then a 4.0 VIP. So the VIP included a couple of private classes with me and personalized feedback after each week, which means you are sending us audios, we are giving you challenges, you are sending us videos, and each week I'm giving you a lot of personalized feedback, which takes a ton of time and effort. So we placed a premium on the VIP offer, and then if you just wanted to take the course, you still have access to everything. You still do live classes with me and Alexia, but you don't have the each week personalization. We also offered that as well.
Yeah, because we thought, like, how can we still offer the same Sound School, right? The 4.0 Sound School with a better price and without the feedback for those who wanted to take the course, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why we had this idea of doing it. And I think that it was much better for you guys and for us because I mean, it's more organized.
Yeah, exactly.
As business owners, we know that this was a right call. Foster, as a teacher, he knows as well that it was a right call, and the students are much, much happier with that as well.
Yeah, for sure. So that leads us to today.
Now.
And now we are releasing Sound School 5.0. And I think the most important thing about 5.0 is exactly what we've talked about. The years and years of experience of making mistakes, of learning how to create online courses and do it in an efficient way where we are really caring for students. And also some specific teaching things. So in some versions of Sound School, I was really, really focused on pronunciation, really with the idea that if your pronunciation in English is really good and you really understand all of the fundamentals of pronunciation, then everything else will come naturally, which I still believe, but I do think students need a little bit more help. So we've added a few new sections to Sound School 5.0. First, we have a section called Baselines. So each week we have a baseline is essentially the minimum amount of work that you need to do, right? So we explain...
It's like a guide.
It's like a guide. Imagine going to the gym and you have to do repetitions, right?
Yeah.
And your personal trainer says, okay, if you can do 20 push-ups, that's awesome, but you need to do at least 10, right? And then the next week you need to do at least 12. So with baselines, we give you all of the information. We're teaching you everything. You have feedback, audio, video classes, challenges, all of these crazy things. But we also give you, hey, if you're really busy this week, this is the minimum you need to do. And I think that's very, very useful for students.
Yes, I think that was the most important improvement to the 5.0 Sound School. And when we say Sound School 5.0, it's like the VIP and not the VIP.
Yeah, we still have both versions.
Yes, because we have the same material for both versions.
Yeah, essentially the exact same material. One includes a lot more personal feedback and a live class with me, a personal class coaching session with moi.
With moi.
And another feature that we've added that I think is really important is just giving a lot more phrases and examples and different scenarios and situations where you can continue to improve and practice your pronunciation. So in the past, it was kind of like, okay, here's the sound. Here's a video of me explaining the sound. Here are 20 different exercises to make sure you are producing this sound correctly. Here is a feedback test to really make sure you're producing it correctly. And here is a challenge to get you outside of your comfort zone. That's a lot. I think it's great. I think it's really important. But also students just want to have something where they can just practice on their own all of the time. So we are introducing a ton more audios, a lot of more phrases, just so you can really take it into your own hands. You can take initiative if you want to listen to phrases all day, every day, and just repeat these phrases until it's perfect. You now have that option. Alexia, what do you think about 5.0? I think we're talking a lot. Do you think we have explained things relatively well?
Yes, I think that we are always very transparent here. And transparent here, and I think that it's important for you guys to understand our vision as business owners and as a teacher and as customer service and whatever that we are, and also what we think that would be amazing for you guys as students, right? So it's a very, very different balance, right? You have to put everything on the balance.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance.
Yes.
We could say.
And I'm very, very excited for the 5.0 version.
Yeah, me too. So everything that we've talked about, all of that experience, that is what we are doing right now. So 5.0 opens on March 9th. We are accepting 30 students. No more. If we don't receive 30 students, that's totally cool. You have two options. The Sound School 5.0, which is 997 reais, or you can also pay in 12 installments. So that would be approximately 97 reais a month. And then we have the VIP version, which includes personal feedback with me every week, as well as a live coaching session with me. And that will be 1,997. So double the price, more or less, like 179 reais per month.
Yes. So just to be clear here, and I'm going to say this in Portuguese.
Tá bom.
Os dois valores nós não estamos cobrando por mês. É o valor pelo curso inteiro que você tem a opção de dividir ou não. Então, os cursos estão lá disponíveis a partir do momento que você comprar. Vamos supor, se você comprar hoje, você vai receber o link de acesso em até 24 horas e você vai poder acessar o curso e começar a fazer. Outra coisa importante, você pode começar e terminar quando quiser. Então, se você tiver que tirar férias, tiver algum compromisso pessoal ou coisa parecida que aconteça no meio do Sound School, nós indicamos que seja feito em 20 semanas, né? 3 meses.
Sim.
Mas não necessariamente precisa ser feito. O acesso é seu pelo tempo que precisar. Então...
para sempre.
Então, pensando bem, esses dois valores, tanto para uma versão ou para outra, é muito, muito bom. É um investimento incrível que você pode fazer no seu inglês e na sua pronúncia e ter a gente cuidando de você nesse sentido. E é isso.
Yeah, I think that was very well said, Alexia. So, again, we do have a structure, a recommended structure of 20 weeks, but you can start and stop as necessary. Of course, we understand you are busy. Things happen in life. Things are more important than just English. These are just our suggestions. But if you like the show, this is the best thing we have created for you. This is quite literally more than 5 years of experience into one course. We will continue doing Inglês no Rádio for free every Monday through Friday. We will continue with the challenges for the rest of 2020. But if you want to do Sound School, we are just going to open it 2 times a year because we can only accept 30 students. And this time we're opening March 9th, 2020. So if you've listened until now, you should probably just do it before the spaces are unavailable.
Yes. So, inglesnecru.com. If you have any questions, just send me an email, suporte@inglesnecru.com. And that's it.
Yep.
Now, can we go and enjoy our Sunday?
We can enjoy our Sunday. As always, keep up the good fight.
And live well. Bye.